My name is Connie Jehlik and I'm Instruction Director for United States Pony Clubs. I'm here today to do a video for Saddle Up Safely, and this video is going to be on how to properly put on a blanket and take a blanket off. Before we put I show you how to put the blanket on, we're going to measure the horse, and to do that we're going to begin. The model today is Chief. He's a paint, very pretty. And we're going to start. Alexandra's going to hold at the center of his chest, and all I have at the barn is a stiff tape, so we're going to use that. And we're going to go to the point of his buttock here, and it is 78 inches. So probably we should add an inch, and so he at least needs a 78, and he maybe would go with an 80, and it just depends on the brand that you are looking at to purchase to put on your horse, because they all go in different increments. I'm going to show you one way to fold a blanket. There are probably many ways you could do this, but this is just so I'm not going up to the horse trying to put the blanket on and fumbling, having it backwards, and in the meantime the horse may be getting spooked and not enjoying this process. So what we're going to do is fold up the back end first, because I'm going to do that last on the horse. I think I'll just put the straps up here so when I carry it, and then take the front, fold it. So now I've just folded the blanket in thirds. So now when I pick it up, I have to make sure here's the front of the blanket. I'm in position now to put it onto the withers of the horse. When you go up to the horse, best thing is to let them know, "Hi, Chief." I don't want him to eat it, but I want him to see what I'm going to do. And I'm going to carefully lift the blanket up, put the cords on the other side, and now it's seated pretty much over the withers, because I don't want to rub the hair the wrong way. So I'm going to put this forward, the front part, and the back goes back very easy. I can slide it back a little bit, but not too far. And now I'm going to clasp the front. You always put the blanket on from attachments in the front, and I'll move my way to the back. You never want to attach the blanket at the back first. This one, every blanket has a different attachment. This one has 2 buckles in the front. Okay, so I have that secured. Now when you go to do the straps, do not get underneath the belly of the horse, but I'm going to reach and find the strap. And these ones cross. This one's a little bit long, so I'm just going to adjust it here. And sometimes they can be difficult to adjust. That one went pretty easy. And the next. And the trick here is that you don't want these too tight, that they're rubbing constantly on the horse as he moves. That would be uncomfortable. And I don't want him too loose to where he's going to get his hind feet as he kicks at a fly through the straps. All right, most blankets now come with these back straps, which help on windy days to keep this blanket from flipping up. Believe it or not, I have a mare that if I don't put the back straps on, she somehow gets the blanket off in a nice neat pile if it's a windy day. And so back straps are a good thing. Again, do not stand behind the horse. I'm at his hip, and I'm going to put the strap through. Okay, now I have to go do the other strap. So the safest thing, and I know the horse is to walk closely behind, letting him know I'm moving to the other side. And again, now, a lot of people cross these two straps, so I run one strap through the other just so they make a little loop in the back, but they cross each other here. And that's just to, again, keep the straps secure. The back straps, you don't want them too loose. They should not hang down to the hock. That would be way too much, way too loose, and the horse will get caught in them. Again, you don't want these so tight that they're rubbing on the inside of his hind leg. That would be irritating as well. Okay, good boy, Chief. Now to remove the blanket, you do the same thing, but in the opposite direction. You do not start in the front. What happens if I do now undo these and the horse decides to run off, Alexandra drops him, something happens, then all the blanket is hanging and falling, and that's a bad scenario. So I'm going to start at the back, and I guess I'll go do the other one first. Sometimes you can reach across, but it's probably safer just to undo. And again, I just let him know I'm here. Do be careful when you drop these, that they don't cling and hit the cannon bone of the horse. Undo the belly straps. So I've done everything in reverse. And now when you take it off, I'm just going to slide it back the direction of the hair of the horse so it's comfortable for him. And thank you today for watching.